So I like Brewdog.
And I like Northern Monk.
But which is better?
There's only one way to find out.
Drink!
So, hello and welcome to what is our first ever beer review for Phantasmic Adventures. So it's an adventure of sorts. It's slightly different to what we usually do, but it's an adventure of the senses, let's say.
Well, it certainly is. We're not always just about theme parks here, you know. We are called Phantasmic Adventures, so it's like you say, adventure of the senses. And why not try beer tasting? I mean, it's one of the many things we'll be covering, so... yeah,
it's
flavors.
one of our other passions, I guess, alongside.
Yeah, we're not just about theme parks. Yeah, not just about theme parks. We love our different beers. I love beers and whiskies as well, so I could always do a few whiskey ones as well. But
as we can tell by your shelf,
we have yes, we've got a good collection moving
later
on. Yeah, but why not make a start with beers? And well, what have we got today?
So today we want to show you 3 different beers that we're going to be trying. The first one you can see in the foreground. I just lift that up and show you. It is Heathen by Northern Monk Brewery, who are based in the north in Leeds.
They certainly are. And this one is a Northern Monk Heathen Lazy IPA 7.2.
Hazy IPA.
Hazy IPA, yeah.
Obviously it's hazy on the label.
Yeah. That's the name anyway, Hazy IPA. It's supposed to be like, is it fruity kind of flavours? Mm-hmm. I believe I've had a Hazy IPA from Brewdog before. That it was called Hazy Jane, something like that. So it's...
Oh, yeah.
So they go with this hazy word, I guess it must be some sort of like fruity kind of taste.
Hazy, juicy and tropical. So
that's right, yeah, you found it before me.
There you go.
But yeah, it's... we've had Northern Monk before, I think, but we've not had...
yeah, this is a new one for me.
This one's new for both of us, so...
Yeah,
right.
So we'll find out.
Should we do the pour?
Yeah, should we give it a pour?
I think we should.
Do the test to see if you can pour it straightest.
Here we go.
Oh, it's very light in colour. Can you see that?
Yeah, definitely goes by the hazy name. Very
it's
much
like lemonade.
Tell you what, you can smell the hops already. Like instantly hits you.
Yeah.
Hits your nose.
And yes, I'm aware
nice.
I'm pouring it in a ghost ship glass, so I do apologise.
Yeah.
We do not yet have normal glasses.
I'm using my Alton Towers pint glass, so...
Oh gosh, yeah, that is very hoppy. So yeah, you've alluded to it already, but should we give it a little sniff?
Yes, already beat to it.
Wow, yeah, you can really...
Ooh, yeah.
Very citrusy hops.
Oops.
Definitely getting that.
Yes, definitely. Definitely. So, like, again, compare it to the Brewdog one. It's this very same, like, pale, very, also like, well, yellowy colour.
Yeah.
It's very, very pale yellow. So this hazy name seems to be a regular one. So
again, I'm trying to compare it to other beers I've had. So it's kind of similar in colour to Dam Lemon from the Australia Dam Brewery.
Yes, and I've not tried that yet.
Brewery.
So
yeah.
Well, hopefully we'll be trying it soon. Hopefully. Should we give it a go?
Yeah. Give it a little sip.
Cheers.
Cheers, all. Ooh. It's not... I don't think the hops are as strong as it smells.
They're not, because as soon as we poured it, it was instantly hit my nose, but...
But it's... I tell you what, for a 7.2% beer, that goes down really easily. It doesn't taste
It's going down a bit too easily, actually. Yeah, it's very sweet.
So be careful, because that could sneak up on you. But...
Yeah. I'm getting like, just sweetness at the moment. As you say, the hops aren't... It's not as hoppy when you taste it, but like... Again, things are different when you smell them and taste them, and that's why you do both. And
yeah, well, absolutely.
It's like whiskey tasting as well. It's exactly the same whiskey tasting, so...
Oh, delectable. No,
citrusy, sweet, definitely.
See, look, it does say citrus on my glass. I got that right.
Well, there you go, yeah. Mine's just currently got a theme park logo for a park that isn't currently open. Well, actually, no, they are. It's February. Okay, they are, but other parks
They've got 2 rides open.
Other parks are actually properly open. Anyway, we're not here to diss theme parks, you know, but we give our reviews. Anyway, this is a beer. This is a beer video.
I was going to say, we'll dive in and enjoy this and see how much more we're dissing theme parks after we finished a 7.2% pint.
Yeah.
Right. Cheers all. We'll see you on the other side.
Cheers all. Right, so now time for the experts taste test. We do like to give it just a little drop, just, you know, it's all fine, but he's he loves his
Alcoholic
beer.
dog.
Yeah, look at him. So yeah, obviously leave it to the expert. So here goes, Spiky. Now, what do you think? We've got 2 licks of the lips there. I think that's a good thumbs up from us. That's it. Oh, he's constantly licking his lips there.
3, 4. We're gonna go for a 5th. Here we are.
Well, there you go. So it gives a
I
thumbs
think he
up.
likes it.
Thumbs up from the dog as well. So yeah, good beer.
Hey. Okay, so final thoughts on Northern Monk Heathen. Really easy drinking, actually, because like I said, when we first poured it, we thought, oh gosh, that's hoppy, but
oh yeah,
it goes down very easily.
It's going down a bit too well.
Yeah.
But no, it's nice.
Honestly, I just chunked that like it's a 3%. But
well, so it's like it's very citrusy. That's what you get from it, and it's a bit hoppy, but it smells more hoppy than it is when you taste it. But it's still lovely, and it's.
I think it's very summery. I can imagine really enjoying that on a hot summer's day.
Yes, definitely.
It's really refreshing as well. I do quite like a sort of hazy beer. And again, like traditionally, I'm not a big fan of like overly like sort of citrusy, hoppy beers. Again, this isn't. I don't think the taste is that overpowering. The smell, yeah.
Well, that's it. Because I'm like that with like cider. I'm not a big cider drinker because it's a bit the fruitiness is a bit too overpowering.
Yeah.
Whereas this is. It's all right. It's just the right balance. It's quite citrusy, but it's the balance is just right. Otherwise, it's not too sickly. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not too sickly like cider is. But yeah.
So yeah, for me, really nice, easy drinking, summery drink. I think it'll get me another one of those for the summer, certainly.
Yes. So yeah, so far so good. Very nice drink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, so the second of the beers that we're going to be trying is another one from Northern Monk. It's Northern Star.
Northern Star.
And this one is a chocolate caramel biscuit porter. Which I'm very excited about trying this one because I really like my porters.
And we've spoken about this for a while, haven't we? This particular one. It's
a few of our friends have tried it.
Chocolatey flavour, yeah.
Recommended it. But yeah, I mean, chocolate, caramel and biscuit, I mean, can't go wrong with that, surely.
That's to die for, in my opinion.
Yeah.
That's, 5.2%. Obviously, said the flavours and all that. Yeah, be interesting. I think it'll be quite a dark colour. Mm-hmm. That'll be my guess.
It'd be weird if it wasn't.
You'd have to be an expert to know that, probably. Yeah, that's.
We'll see.
We'll have to say on that. Shall we do the old,
Should we give it a pour?
Pour test? I don't know. It's not really a test. You're just pouring it. Really, I think the test is making sure you're not getting like.
It's more of a test of our skills than it is of the beer.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Right, here we go. Whee!
Oop.
Go now, quick.
Well, I was right on the colour.
It is indeed dark. Look at that. Black as midnight on a moonless night.
Hey. It's almost like Guinness, isn't it?
Oh. Well, it's the same type, I guess, isn't it? Oh, I've got quite a head on that. Hello.
Oh, hello.
It's got a little bit Erdinger at the end.
Getting most of it out. There you go. Completely different pause there. What happened? What happened? Does it have enough angle on it?
Got a bit excited at the end. There we go.
Right.
Oh.
Like a professional.
Right. Can't waste it.
That is true. That is very true. Right. Put some placement. Have you tried some of it?
From the can.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Let's have a smell. Wow, okay. Biscuit. That's all I can say, biscuit.
And the caramel, I think is really coming across from that.
Chocolate caramel biscuit porter,
yeah. I mean, it just smells like, that cookie dough dessert you can get at
It does. I think it smells like a dessert, like, almost like, it is literally like those cookie dough ice creams.
It's sweet, isn't it, potentially?
Right.
Certainly smells it. Right, should we give it a taste?
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers. That's something, isn't it?
That is a treat.
Do you know what I mean? Like, a
Ooh.
lot of beers will, you know, in their tasting note, put things like this one tastes of chocolate, and this one tastes of coffee, and blah blah blah. And a lot of the time they do, but a lot of the time you
You
kind
can
of
only
go,
just like
Yeah.
taste it, yeah.
Whereas that really does what it says on the
Does
tin.
what it says on the
Chocolate
tin,
caramel biscuit, it's all in there. It's really sweet, but not like, not in a bad way. Not in a like I could totally drink a pint of it.
Yeah, it's one of those
You know
ways.
how some of them are just too much.
It's quite
But-
quite strong actually.
Mm,
If that's the flavour or what, but
yeah.
yeah, you just got to take your time with it, I guess. That's what I'd say about this one. But
Well, first impression is absolutely love it.
yeah, yeah.
Let's drink a bit more and see.
Yeah, I mean,
see what we think later.
Yeah. Let's have another little sip, I think.
Yeah. Cheers. I mean, if every mouthful's going to get that relaxed.
Yeah, I know.
That is good.
It's just like a dessert. That's all I can say. You're literally getting what it says.
Yeah.
The biscuit and the chocolate. The biscuit's the main thing for me.
Yeah.
Almost like caramel.
Because I guess this
like
is what
caramel as
sets
well.
it aside from other beers like, say, Meantime Chocolate Porter. There's another chocolate one that I've tried recently that I can't recall what it is. But I think that's what kind of sets it aside is the biscuit and caramel flavours that it gives as well. That's really tasty. It's very nice.
Oh, I can see why it's talked about. Completely different
Much
to the previous
fabled.
one. Yeah. Oh, that's good. It's good stuff.
Cheers.
Yeah. Cheers. Down the hatch. So,
We've finished our Northern Stars now.
we have very different to the previous one.
Yes.
It was just it was very different because the other one was so easy to drink, but it went down quick. Whereas this one you had to take a bit more time with.
Yeah, it's a
So
porter, so
it was,
a little bit
well,
heavier.
exactly, yeah. So it's just fine. It's good to take time with the drink, but I think it was the sweetness as well, the chocolatiness.
Yeah, well, you want to make every mouthful, you want to savour it, don't you? Because
Well, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I absolutely loved that. Definitely want to get another one of
Oh
those.
yeah, definitely. Like both of them were very nice, but that one so far, out of those two so far, was.
I was going to say, favourite so far, we've got one more beer to try, which we'll be trying tomorrow.
Oh yes,
and you'll see it momentarily.
you will indeed. So there we go. Okay, so on to our third drink now. It's a Brewdog. However, it's a very unusual one. It's Brewdog layer cake.
Yeah, I'm excited about trying this one. So you've had it before.
I've had it before.
I've heard good things. It's quite a sweet one, I understand, which is why we're just going to share the one can between the two of us, because...
That's right. It is sweet. It's a very acquired taste. It says marshmallow and chocolate stout. And like I say, it's a stout as well. So, again, it's going to be we're going to get some strong flavours there.
But yeah, I think you said to me that like having a whole pint of it felt like a little bit much.
It was,
So
yeah.
might be one to drink in.
It's one that you wouldn't drink much either. It's like a one-off kind of drink, so that's why it makes sense we're sharing it. Because yeah, it's a very acquired taste, as I say. So yeah, Brewdog. So I think we looked this up already, but it's where am I looking?
What that?
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, found it. So it's very small. So it's 7% in volume. It's where was it brewed? Did you say you found out what it was brewed?
Scotland, I think.
Scotland.
Yeah, brewed in Ellon.
Ellen,
I don't know if
Ellen,
I'm pronouncing
Ellen,
that correctly, but
Ellen.
you know.
Yeah, yeah. Just trying to find that. Yeah, so Scotland it's brewed in. Yeah. Other than that, shall we?
We shall.
Okay. Right. Let's bad boy opened.
Hey.
Right. Shall I do the honours?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll try and make them as equal as possible.
Ooh,
You can tell it's a
nice
stout just straight
colour,
from the
isn't it?
colour. Yeah. Nice dark, rich.
I like the look of that.
The frost's quite dark as well.
Thank you very much.
That's all right. I'll try and distribute them out as equally and as fairly as possible.
The waiter.
El Whittiel. How's that? That's about right, I think, roughly, innit?
Yeah.
There we go. That'll do, that'll do.
Lovely stuff.
Right, here we go. We'll pop that just back there so you can see the logo, just about see it. Should we have the,
Yeah.
give it
a sniff?
Give it a sniff,
Oh,
some
I can
nose.
already smell it, actually. It's quite...
Yeah.
Mm.
You can smell the marshmallow.
Yeah, that was my initial kind of tasting note, marshmallow. I can smell the sort of chocolatey notes in there as well.
Yeah, something like treacle in it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's definitely got a sweet spell.
Chocolate marshmallow, definitely treacle.
Ooh. Should we dive in?
Well, I think we should here. Cheers.
Cheers. Oh wow, that's very sweet. Yeah, that's definitely the marshmallow I think coming through, isn't it?
Getting a raspberry as well.
Yeah, like
raspberry.
a fruity kind of flavour, but yeah,
it is nice,
sweet.
but my God, you can only have it as a one. I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
It's very it's just sweet and like I say, raspberry, quite fruity.
Very dessert drink, isn't it?
And you can't really smell that. Sorry, you can't really taste the raspberry when you're like smelling it. So it's again you're getting more flavours.
Yeah, and then when you actually. But yeah, like I say, it's like a kind of raspberry flavoured marshmallow, isn't it? It's definitely a kind of sweety feeling that you
almost
get
like a
from
jam, like a raspberry jam kind of flavour. It's nice. It's nice, really nice, but very sweet, very, very different. But
it's gorgeous, isn't it? I mean, yeah, you can only describe it as like drinking a delicious cake.
Hence why it says on the side here, have your cake and drink it.
Hey, very good.
Pretty much right, isn't it?
Yeah, I think I'll get this again. It's good. I like it.
Good. I'm glad you like it. Well, we've got 2 more cans in the fridge.
Excellent. Yeah. Cheers. Yeah, we'll savour some of this and we'll come back to you with our sort of final sum up of the 3 beers a little bit later.
So far, so good, really. Yeah. There we go.
So we've coming to the end of our little half pints now, haven't we?
We have, yes. Have had a bit more to drink. And, first of all, what's your verdict?
I actually love it, and I wasn't expecting to like it as much as I do. Because I know that you said it was very sweet, possibly a little bit too much. I actually think I could drink a pint of it.
Okay,
I don't think I'd want 2 pints of it.
I agree.
But...
I've had that with different beers before. They're quite sweet, and we've tried a pint, but even then I felt like I've had to take my time a bit with it and think I definitely can't have 2 pints of this. And that's the same with this one. Like, yeah, drinking it again, it's been probably about a month or so since I've last had one of these ones, so I've kind of forgotten like how actually quite drinkable it is.
Well, this is for a porter, because actually with the Northern Star that we had yesterday, I think we both found that a little bit tougher to drink. Whereas actually this is going down quite well. That may have something to do with the fact we had a curry last night, but
that is true.
You got to take these things into account. But yeah, no, I absolutely love this, and I think, like you said, that raspberry taste, the sort of, it's almost like an aftertaste, as you don't notice it at first, and then you get this sort of aftertaste of exactly like you said, sort of raspberry jam.
That's similar. Well, yeah, pretty much the same.
And ever since you said that, I can't stop spilling it.
Yeah.
Absolutely lovely. So yeah, if you're after a kind of sweet dessert style drink, 100% recommend this. But it's not exactly a session beer, let's say. You wouldn't want to drink loads of
like
them.
I said before, it's like a one-off beer, but it's pretty drinkable. But again, I wouldn't have more than a pint because it's not really sickly, but it's getting on towards the edge of sickly sweet. But
and again, that's why you wouldn't want to drink it down too quickly. Also, you wouldn't necessarily want to drink it with a meal or something, say.
I mean, it kind of sums it up why we're sharing one can.
Yeah.
But I like it. It's nice. Not just because it's another Brewdog, it's something different.
Yeah.
It's a different kind of beer.
And Brewdog are very good. They're quite mainstream, but they're mainstream, but like different. If that doesn't sound too odd.
Mainstream, but it's good.
Yeah. They're yeah. I'm gonna stop talking now. I don't know what I'm talking about. But
obviously quite strong as well.
What, 7%? So.
Yeah. I never know what I'm talking about. But...
The point is, we liked it.
We do,
and we recommend.
Definitely recommend this one. It's a good drink. Might as well just finish the rest of this now, and then yeah, very nice. Yeah. Cheers. Okay, right. So
we've tried all 3 beers now.
Done all 3, and it's time for our verdict of all 3.
Yeah, and I think each it's fair to say each of them very different. I mean,
Yeah,
we had two
yeah.
stouts in there, but quite different flavours. For saying that both of them
Completely.
both of them had chocolate notes, but they both went completely different directions.
They're
With
both
them.
fairly sweet, but again, it was like different flavours, and all sort of like the. This is where it's a bit tricky for me. So I can't. I've got two that I can't decide which is better. So out of the three, so the Brewdog Layer Cake and the Northern Star, those two are my favourite. I can't really decide because, as I say, it kind of just depends what mood you're on when you're drinking them. Layer Cake, so it's very sweet. You get a lot of like fruity tones, very like rich. And Northern Star, obviously, it's more chocolate based, so it's like we said, it's like almost like those cookie dough ice creams sandwiches you get. So again, very sweet but very different. Like I think the Brewdog Layer Cake has more flavors, more different flavors because it's supposed to have like marshmallow and all that. And which
you know what? Yeah, like so Layer
can tell.
Cake. I think Layer Cake actually really surprised me. Absolutely loved Northern Star as well, and it may be purely because I've drunk Layer Cake more recently.
Yeah, of course.
But at the moment, that's all I can think about, and it's like it's a really nice flavour, isn't it? So I agree with you. If you want a beer that you can drink a lot of,
Yeah.
not that we're condoning binge drinking, be careful,
No.
kids. Then I think Northern Star is perhaps slightly more drinkable, slightly more sessionable.
It's one that you could definitely have a pint of and not have to worry too much about. Whereas Layer Cake, you could have a pint.
The flavours of Layer Cake really surprised me.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. But no, you're right. You know, with Northern Star, it's one that you feel like you can drink. It's more of a session. Basically what you just said.
I do want to give an honorary mention to Heathen, not least because it's my namesake, Nikki Heathen.
Clever.
Yeah, I was going to say, by rights it should be my favourite, but I'm just more of a stout girl, I'm afraid. But it's definitely, I can imagine sitting out in the garden on a summer's day drinking that.
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely gorgeous.
I agree.
But yeah, if you're going to push me for a number one, I think Layer Cake takes the cake.
Ooh. That's nice.
Which I wasn't expecting. I was absolutely expecting Northern Star to be my favourite.
I wasn't expecting
there we go.
that slogan just then. That was pretty cool. That phrase.
Off the cuff as well. It was great.
That wasn't rehearsed. But no, that's fair enough. As I say, I'm torn between the two. Layer Cake is more of a one-off because of how sweet it is and the different flavours and all that. Whereas Northern Star, again, more of a session drink. You can drink, definitely, you can drink a pint of. So, yeah, I can't really decide. All depends on what mood you're on as well.
Absolutely.
What mood you're
The
in.
bottom line is all beer is good.
All beer is good. Everyone's a
And
winner.
enjoy it responsibly.
Yes. So, yeah. I think that's our verdict, really.
Yeah.
Torn between the two, but every beer is nice at the end of the day. As long as you drink responsibly, have a good time. That's all I have to say. Any last words?
Get out there, enjoy good beer responsibly.